Welcome back, guys. My name is GamerBoy. Today's game we're going to play, it's called Sonic Superstar, and I'm going to go do Trip's story. I don't know what I'm going to be finding or what I'm going to be doing, but it seems like I'm going to be more in the Eggman areas and everything, so that is going to be something. I'm not really sure of what I'm going to be finding, but I do know I'm going to be playing as Trip here. Is this before the events of the story? Because if so, then that makes sense. If this is the events before the story, and oh, the levels are actually different, so it actually accommodates for the actual characters. And do I have? Oh wow! Every character has the Chaos Emerald power. That's really cool. So because of my Chaos Emerald power, that I've collected throughout Amy's path of doing this game, I get to do this. Well, that's cool. And can I please? Can it go a little bit faster? Yes, I would like. No, I would like to use the water, please. Yes, I would like to get the giant ring here. And it seems like the giant rings are different from the other giant rings, and I like, even though you still keep the powers and everything, it's still different. Like, you still cannot collect the emeralds throughout the levels that you have already collected the emeralds at, and that's really cool because it makes it so, like, even though you have collected the powers, you don't over abuse them or just like learn the path and everything. It's just really well done in that way. Like, it doesn't let you like farm what you need to, what you want to farm and everything. And why am I doing so horribly? Like, I'm doing horribly at doing this. I should be doing better. For some reason, I'm just not. I should be doing better. Luckily, I did get the medals, so that means that I got medals. I still don't know what the medals are for. Maybe for the shop or something, for multiplayer. I'm not really sure, but I'm getting medals, and I'm doing that. And I'm just really excited to go and do this and everything. Like, I have no idea what Trip's side of the story is. Like, I know I'm going to be playing the same levels and doing mostly the same thing, of course, but I still do wonder what the story is for Trip. Like, I get that I'm probably not going to be fighting the same robots or same enemies. I'm going to be fighting, I guess, different types of enemies, but this is just really cool. Thank you. That's all I was trying to do. Don't know why it took me that long to do it. Like, it shouldn't have taken me even that long to do, but it did. I'm glad. Wow. So I actually have to know certain things. Let me go. I really do not like the enemy placement. Like, I get this is the harder side of the story, but still, do not like it. Do not like it one bit, just because I'm failing, and I'm not liking that. Me getting hurt or failing is not something that I want to be happening. And it is happening just because it's a little bit more difficult than the actual story. So I'm going to have to learn the path and gonna learn how to do this. Like, I like the extra challenge because it's not the same. Okay, can you not? Hey. I want you to stop and I want you to jump. Thank you. Okay, so I have more enemies I have to deal with here. Not just the giant. Really, so each boss is now going to have a caveat to it, to where I'm going to have to worry about what I have to do with it. Of course. As long as it's as easy as this and everything, that's going to be cool. I'm just realizing I can go into these acts, but I'm not sure if it's gonna not allow me to play as Trip. So I'm gonna go into this level and see. Okay, so it's a fruit level, so I'm not gonna do that because it's just a fruit level. I'm gonna keep going and not doing these special levels until I actually complete the story meaning I complete Trip's side of the story. Like, I didn't know I was gonna complete Trip, I did not know I was gonna do Trip, and I did not know I was gonna do that either. Okay, so I'm gonna have to look out for new obstacles, new difficulties, and everything. I'm glad that you have unlimited lives, but still, this is not as easy as it looks. It's not as easy as it looks, and at least I do know if I want to replay the story mode, if I want to replay the story mode or do anything in that regard, then basically I can. I guess with Trip and have it be, I guess, a little bit easier to do. Yes, I would like to do this, please. I haven't done it in a while because I have not yet been able to find one that I've been able to go into. And why am I not collecting a ring? I need to be collecting them. Really? Can I go fast or something? Because I am trying. Like, this game and its spin dash, it's very feeling like it's nerfed here. Like, I never know if I'm gonna be jumping with the spin dash or it's gonna go and release the spin dash or what it's gonna do. So I'm always like not pressing it as much as I normally would in other games because of that, and it's really messing me up on like the speed and everything. And I forget, what boss am I fighting, or is this a different boss? Like, is this Metal Robotnik or what? Or is it still Robotnik just with oh! Yeah, it's Metal Robotnik, not Robotnik himself, but Metal Robotnik. Okay, so you're going to try to take off or something. Oh, yeah, I forgot this boss has 2 phases. Forgot that this boss has 2 phases that I have to deal with. Not difficult when I know what I'm doing. Not difficult when I know what I'm doing, and they're just copying the same formula from the original story and everything, except with Metal Robotnik instead of normal Robotnik. So makes sense, makes sense. Slightly difficult levels, new story, and instead of Robotnik, it's a Metal Eggman. Eggman, Robotnik, same character, just different name. Okay, so no transition between levels and everything with Trip. And yeah. Immediately, not even 3 seconds in the level, and I'm already dead. And let me go get more medals. Let me try to get the other Chaos Emeralds that I do need to get, because I would like to unlock those abilities. I hate that I couldn't do it with Amy, but if I at least can do it with Trip, that's going to be a good thing. And at least I know the mechanic of how to do this and everything. I have to run it off its course and then collect it and everything, so that makes sense. It really does feel like I can go the Knuckles path in these levels. Instead of just going like the Amy path, I can go do the Knuckles route, where Knuckles can climb and do things that the other characters sort of can't do and everything, because they don't have the ability to climb walls and everything. And I'm glad that I am able to still collect the emeralds through the level, so if the levels that I haven't like collected the emeralds from, I can still do, and that's really, really cool that I'm able to at least still do that within Trip's side of the story. Still have no idea what the medals do, but I am collecting them somehow, and you do not grab that because I need it. I don't care. Oh. Okay, so if I go up here and do this correctly, I should be able to get up to here and do something. I hope that I'm able to do something, and okay, did not want that. Definitely did not want that, but I got it. Good thing I had a shield. Okay, what extra challenge do I have for this one? Yeah, you're gonna be transforming into a giant bug. Okay, so basically same. Oh! So you have those now. Of course you do. Thank you. I'm glad that I have my clones. Of course, do not like that. Okay, I thought I was activating my power, but apparently not. Thank you. Not doing so well. Don't know why. Like, I get that I did multiple attempts on this boss previously when I first tried, but still. I hit it! Can I not hit the wings or something? Like, really? Just had to time it correctly with the clones and everything. Just had to time it correctly with the clones and had to figure out the pattern as well because the pattern changed and I did not realize that. I did not realize that the pattern changed, but I now have to do Act 2 and everything, and let's just do that. Really liking Trip's side of the story just because it's a lot more challenging than the original story side of these levels, and that's really cool. Like, you're able to do as much as you can with like the other characters, and I don't know why, but I keep finding these blue rings. Like, I know that they in some levels are gonna be blue, in other levels they're gonna be the normal big rings, but I get it. In some levels I've already collected the emerald, so there's no emerald to speak of, so I have to do the blue rings. Okay, so I can't, like, hit. I don't like that I'm getting stopped every few seconds by an obstacle. Do not like that. I get why I am, but it really, really sucks that I'm getting stopped every few seconds by an obstacle. Thank you. Don't like that I was getting... Do not like you. Just personally do not like you and your giant ring? Giant ring. I don't like how basically the spin dash has been nerfed a little bit in this game. Do not like it, but I understand why it's been, but I just do not like it personally. So basically I have to jump and do this. Makes sense. I like Trip's side of the story, but trying to do any of this with Fang, not easy. I understand sort of why, but I do not like this. I hope the other characters from Sonic's past come into the other games. Like, I hope, like, the other characters. Like, I understand, like, the other two have and everything. Oh, I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to go backwards. I hope I'm doing this correctly and give me a ring, someone. Something needs to give me a ring because... Okay, thank you. I am glad that I got a ring. Glad that I got a ring because if I didn't get a ring, I would not be doing this well. Oh, that's still coming after me. Okay. Do I have to hit Fang or something? Because if I do, then I will. Or I'll try to, but I can't really do that when this laser keeps following me. Would like to just complete the level, please. Thank you. So that was the boss for this area. Okay, so it's not always the Eggman that's gonna go and defeat me. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense that it's gonna be different for each area. Not each area, but for most areas and everything. Oh! Okay. So I get to do this level 3 times. Of course I do. I wonder if Trip's story is shorter and everything. Like, you get to play certain levels differently or longer or whatnot and everything because of it being a different side of the story. Am I making it through or am I, like, going backwards? Because it feels like I'm going backwards Okay, you stop. I don't like that noise. And I now realize that that's there, so I have to go really all the way back to here. Great. Wait, if I do this correctly, I would be able to do this. And it helps. It's not gonna let me do anything. Okay, would just like to go up this way, just so then I don't have to go down the down path, and so then I actually can do this well. I don't want to be in the cave, I just want to be able to do this. I get Trip's side of the story is supposed to be difficult, but I didn't realize it was going to be this difficult. Trip's side of the story is certainly harder, and I like that, but I also do not want to fail. Also, really do not want to fail, so by doing this as well as I'm doing this, I get to not get hurt too much. Okay, so I wasted that. Can I go forward or... Okay, so I have 100 rings, so that's a good thing. Having 100 rings actually does help, because I do get medals, and if I do get hurt, I do go and retrieve all my rings. Not all of them, but most of them. Don't know what's going to happen, and I'm glad that I was able to get to solid ground. And what boss? Egg Robo or... Okay, so this giant boss, that looks like the enemy from The Incredibles. Not hard when you know that you can climb the walls. Not hard when you know that you can climb the walls here. Just have to be very careful on what I'm doing, because I do still only have one ring, and the one ring that I have, not a good thing to just have. And give me the ring, thank you. Just have to keep the one ring, because if I don't, it's not going to do me well later if I lose it. Thank you. Are you gonna let me off now? Thank you. And what now? Of course, so this. Thank you for at least coming this way, because if that didn't happen, I wouldn't have done this well. Okay, so I have to make sure that I'm able to still do this. Thank you. Thank you. So I still have to do this level, or what? I don't understand. Did I complete the level, or what? Usually an achievement happens when I complete a level. Maybe I've completed the achievements up to a certain point, so the level completion achievements don't pop or something. I'm not really sure. Have I done this, or what? I'm able to go back to a world map? Like, what world map am I able to go back to? So, no thanks. So, am I able to just go forward with the areas, or like what? Oh, okay, so it does stop you at a certain point and everything. But I am enjoying Trip's side of the story. Like, I'm glad that you can go back to a menu system like I am at, so you can tell which levels you have collected the emeralds from, so then you know which levels to look for the rings in, and what you can and cannot do within the levels. Like, are you gonna collect the medals, or are you gonna collect a emerald? And that's really cool, and I do really wonder what the final power is, because I am just really curious, and I really hope that with Trip, I get to turn into that dragon. I really hope, but I'm not gonna know until next episode, so I'm just gonna leave this episode here, and I am just going to go. See ya! If you like this video, hit that like button. If you want more videos by me, GamerBoy, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all guys in the next.